life
podcast
in general.
means about us. If all goes well.
It will, definitely.
I hope so.
We all do.
So, yes, wasn't that a dope intro
Yes.
from Death Note? I love that song. So hi, we are Intelligently Uninformed. You don't come here for the latest in the academic world, the latest opinions of the academic world. You come here
For us.
for us and our semi-informed opinions or like just topics that we research.
We will tell you what we think because we like that.
Okay, so yeah, we kind of just did that, but like we're gonna explain what this podcast is. What on earth is like what is going on here? Like these are just two kids at A&M. We nothing special about us that would make us want to do a podcast. I mean, I think we're special, but nothing about us would make us need a podcast. So
Yeah. We don't need a podcast. We want to do a podcast because we feel like we are
wait, that's
creative.
the reasons. Let's do what it is first. Dwayne, you tell me what you think this is.
I'm doing, and I think this is sort of like an outlet for us to say what we think about things that we might be passionate about, things that we might want to learn more about, or things that we know about and we'd like to inform other people about.
Yes. I think this for me this is like also like a creative outlet, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I usually don't like I feel like creativity is like it's like it pins up inside you and like it has to be released and it's like healthy for it to be released and you get better at being creative when it's released. And so this is kind of a creative outlet for me.
Yeah, we're gonna be creative. We're gonna think. We're gonna talk, and we're gonna like explore ideas, and we're gonna have time to just sit here and chat. You know, two
Yeah.
friends just talking.
Yeah, and it's kind of it's pretty fun. It's pretty it'll be fun.
Yeah.
What this is and the reasons are kind of intertwined. So, but like, I guess so. I'll say some specific reasons why that we're doing this. It's yeah, we already did that though. That's
Yeah.
we can.
We
I don't know.
need specific reasons. We think that we have something to say, and we're gonna say it. And you can come and listen to it if we want. We're welcoming. We're open. We care. If you email us, we'll probably respond.
Yeah, we'll get like that one email a week. Like that one guy's like, "You idiots, you got this wrong."
If you see us in person, you know, you can come talk to us, argue with us. You know, just
Yeah.
do what you gotta do, man.
Mhm.
We are just gonna be here, and we're gonna say what we think, and
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
At the minimum level, this is just a way. This is an outlet for us in a way to kind of smarten up, and also just have some random fun and like getting to just publish something. But if it goes well, I mean, we could get some revenue. That would be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool because you can do so much when you're just trying to create something. When you're thinking about what to
Mhm.
create, and it's yours, and it's your idea, and you're not doing it for an assignment or anything. You're just there putting in your own personal time and effort.
Yes. So, let me ask you this: what do you think? What do we want the listeners? I said readers. What do we want the listeners to get out of this?
I feel like I want them to come away from almost every session with like a different perspective, a different idea, or maybe thoughts of their own that they might want to implement. You know, I feel like it's not really about what I want, it's about what the listener wants to get out of what we're doing here because we're going to do something and it's going to be us, it's going to be ours, but the idea is to share it and sort of make people think about it.
Mm-hmm. That would be awesome. We're gonna just go into research. Like it doesn't have to be research though. It can be like just random things that you don't have to research, but it'll be cool.
Yeah, it's about creating like a plethora of topics that people can get into, whether it's like something super serious or something just really fun, like a pet peeve or just like something you've noticed in the last period of time, you know?
Yeah.
You can in any way, it's supposed to be like super interactive, so honestly, it's two guys in a room, so if you want to make us talk about something, you can do it. You have the power
Yeah.
to do
If
that.
you want to, if you eat, there's something hot topic you want us to talk about, then like I guess we can do that.
Yeah.
One thing I realized is that we should not stroke the sides because you can hear it in the podcast. We
No
won't do that in
one's-
the real one. This is just like a fun. This is an intro one. This is like what you like if you want to kind of like get to know us through our voices.
Yes.
Although
Noah-
actually, how about we introduce ourselves not just like not by the reader, just implying the listener. Not by the listeners just implying who we are by our random conversation, but how about we introduce ourselves formally?
I guess I'll go first. You know, being the A mic of this podcast and all.
The A mic. Oh,
Yeah,
come
the
on.
A mic. I'm
Come
Duane
on.
Amari. I'm gonna be
We'll
leading
see.
you on this
We'll
journey.
see. We'll
with
see.
my
We'll see
friend
what they
Noah.
think. We'll see what they think.
I'll be leading you on this journey with my friend Noah. I'm a freshman at Texas A&M. You know, I'm
Co-leading
new to this high school thing. I'm new to this life thing.
this
you know?
high school thing, this college thing.
This college
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm new to this. I'm new to a lot of things. Life is very new to me. So I'm experiencing a lot of things for the first time, and I have a lot of opinions about them. And I personally don't feel like I talk enough, but people who know me say I talk a lot. So don't listen to them. I'm me. I'm here to sort of say something because I have something to say. I want to portray it. I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty happy, and I'm pretty fun. Honestly, pretty loose. Would
You
do
say a lot, but it doesn't go to too many ears. Is that what you mean? Like it doesn't go to enough ears. Is that
You
what
know?
you're thinking?
maybe reach. Maybe reach is what I'm looking for. That
Yeah,
might be
yeah,
why I'm
maybe
doing it.
reach.
I'm
That's what
looking
you're-
for reach.
Yeah.
You know, clout chaser, man. That's where I'm at right now.
So just say, like, what are your roots? Tell me where you're from and like what. Just it doesn't be like deep. Just like in general, you know.
Where I'm from, my life has been a journey. I was born in Kenya, moved to New Jersey, moved to Fort Worth, moved to Killeen, and now I'm in College Station. I've sort of been just sort of like hopping around the map, you know, living different places, experiencing different things, cultures, people. You know, I am an amalgamation of all the people that I've known and things that I've heard.
All right. Should I introduce myself?
I think you should, Noah.
All right. I mean, we're co-leaders of this, so I'm also the A Mike, I'd say. And,
You are a mic, not the a mic.
Oh my God. Lowercase A Mike. All right. I am Noah Kinesic. I am also like Dwayne. We're both freshmen at A&M. I don't know if he mentioned that. He said we're in College Station. And I guess just like him, I am also an amalgamation of my past, but I don't know. Well, like I haven't been the places he's been. But one thing I think I've thought about a lot, and I have a lot of opinions because of that. And just about myself, it's kind of weird describing yourself, but I guess I would say like a goal in life is that I want to just help people out and also learn a lot in the process because I guess that's kind of you get both. It's kind of what I want to do with myself for all this time I'm here. And so my roots, where I'm from, I am from Fort Worth. I've just jumped around Fort Worth mostly, and I ended it like the last like 8 years or 10. I don't know exact time, but I ended it in Aledo, which is like right next to Fort Worth, and went to high school, Aledo High School. Kind of just like floated through high school grades wise, and like just like happened to get into here. And 'cause I don't know what I care about most in high school is the people, and I think I still do. But I guess you got to focus more on grades here. But yeah, I haven't been all the places he has. He's got the cooler like place, like I've been out of the country for like a cruise, and that's it. Like I haven't been north. See, I've traveled the southeastern states, but like I haven't been anywhere northeast. I've only been to Colorado, like in the west of like I really have not been anywhere.
There's a lot of places out there in the world, man. Exploring is done on like the scale of which you can. And I feel like just because I've been lots of places, the passport stamps don't really matter because there are many different ways to collect passport stamps. There are a lot of businessmen who've flown to cities all over the world, stepped into one hotel and never seen a single landmark,
Yeah.
and their passports are full. It's not just about being there, it's about experiencing being there. And I feel like that's what really matters. And if you're experiencing where you are and you're learning new things, meeting new people, I think that's what really counts.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, we just didn't travel too much as a younger when I was younger. But I experienced the places where I was pretty well, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I'm here. I was kind of destined to be at A&M, even though I didn't want to. Like I wanted to get into UT, got rejected. I didn't try hard enough in school. It kind of bit me in the butt there. I was like, junior year, I was like, hey, maybe I want to go to UT, but it was already 2 years after I had just floated through freshman and sophomore year, just doing minimal stuff. Um, but I'm here, and I like it here. I like
We
it
all
more than I
like it
thought I
here.
did. In fact, I think I'd like my experience more here than I would have at UT.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't think I think I fit in more here.
cool. We have a reason. We have a purpose. We have a goal. We just want people to experience what we have to say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
That's really been the reasons have really came out in our like what is this portion in our intro portion. You wanted to do shout outs apparently. Who do you want to shout out to?
So this is the first episode. I don't know who's gonna hear this, but I have
I don't
shout
either.
outs for 3 specific people who have been instrumental in the creation of this podcast up until now, beside me and my main man Noah. The
Yeah.
first person I like to shout out is Macy. Macy has been a supporter of the podcast from its inception, actually. She was there when the idea was birthed. She's going to be our first guest, wink wink, stick around for that if you want.
We might do one just us two first, but then like the first guest
Yes.
or like one or two. Like she'll be the first guest, I guess. Unless we get someone big.
And then the second person I'd like to shout out is Maddie. Maddie is our friend our longtime friend,
Our Maddie,
longtime friend
you mean the
in college
breakfast?
time.
You mean breakfast Maddie, right?
Yes.
I know you did. I just wanted to clarify because there's a lot of Maddies out there. We don't want to.
That's one thing
Accidentally
that me and Noah have in
receive.
common. We know a lot of people named Maddie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll bring up multiple Maddies, and you'll never know which one we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, I only know I know 3, but I don't know. Dwayne knows 4. There's one of them that never really gets brought up, so I guess we pretty much just have there's one Maddie you met I don't know where we're going on this, but there's one Maddie you met one time, and you still have her in that list of Maddies, but you don't actually. I actually know a lot of Maddies from back home though. Like not back home, like they're in like college now, but I had a lot of those.
The
There's a lot
Maddie
of,
Chronicles will be a large part of our podcast in the future.
I hope it's not. This is the chronicle. Like literally, we've been here for a month, and it's just like nothing
It's
crazy.
just been Maddies.
Okay. Who else? So who else you want to give a shout
The
out?
third
to?
person I'm going to shout out is the person we met in the middle of the night and introduced them to the podcast, sharing our ideas with them. It's Jack, Jack is going to be, he's probably one of the most enthusiastic people about the podcast because he seemed super excited
Mhm.
just at the mere mention of it.
Wait. Who's Jack? I hope he doesn't hear this one. I don't know. I'm not good with names and faces.
He's probably
from
going to
the-
hear this one, Noah. That's why I'm doing the shout outs.
Crap. Do I know him?
He's our counselor, Jack. We
Wait.
met him on the bike coming from Evans in the middle of the night. and we told him
I'm a
about the podcast.
fool. God, we need to cut that out.
We're not cutting that, Noah.
Ugh.
We're doing it live.
Okay, I'm sorry, Jack. He wasn't one of my main counselors and stuff. I don't know. I'm not good
Well-
at the names of it. I also forgot about that event until just now too.
Jack,
I
you
also
are one
did-
of my main counselors. Don't let Noah's
I'm
disrespect
Sorry. I'm sorry.
be held against him. We respect him.
I'll remember him now because I messed up. But
One of these days, we're gonna post this to the Camp Murray group chat, and they're gonna listen to this.
oh, jeez.
Well, I guess
They won't remember me.
The
I
last-
talked to nobody. I remember on that trip, it was one night. I forgot. It was not the first time we did a big dance thing. I think it might have been the second time. This is kind of a summary of how I was during that. Everyone was at the dance party thing, and I went into those basketball courts kind of close to the woods and just sat there for 45 minutes just by myself. If that doesn't summarize, I was shy. If that doesn't that should tell you that I was shy during that.
Shy Noah Kinesek, who showed up to the next dance party and really showed out. with
Well,
his
when
very
I go to
unique
dance
style.
parties, I really go all out. One thing I kind of stress, at least to myself, is that people are often awkward in group settings and don't want to just jump into it, and I kind of usually this is not always the case. For instance, when I was being shy in fish camp, probably I don't think I was in this. It was just a weird time. It was the first college thing, and it was freaky. But usually I try to just get integrated right away. Try to break some of the ice. But anyways, aside, that's not the point of this though. So is that your shout outs?
Yeah, that's my shout outs. No, you got any shout outs?
Um, I mean, I guess I'll show this to some of my. I'll shout out to some of my friends from back in Alito. Um, the boys, of course. Oh, I guess we have a group message called the boys, but I was really meaning first of all, like Mickey and Austin, the main men. The I don't know. I was gonna give them some sort of nickname. They're the main men though, and they're awesome. And then also the boys, the group chat. I'll give a shout out to them. I wonder if they'll hear this, but I don't know.
You could share it with them. You know?
Yeah, no, I'll share it, I guess. Is this gonna be on? Like,
Yes. This
we
is
we
our
gotta figure
first
out how to
episode.
post things to podcasts. We're very new at this.
We're
Next one will be more professional, I guess.
Oh, this is going straight on YouTube. This is numero uno.
YouTube. I thought it
Yes.
was podcast.
This is numero uno. It's on YouTube, B.
It'll be on YouTube. Just
Yes.
sound.
To let everyone know that we're coming for them.
Okay.
We're putting all these other podcasts on notice.
All right. Well, wait, if we're putting these other if we're telling podcasts that we're on to them, then why are we posting to YouTube?
Well, because Noah, you know how easy it is to get on YouTube?
Very easy. It's also easy to get on podcasts. I mean, I guess there's the Android version of podcast, right? Or is that also do they use the same thing?
I don't know. But YouTube is easier, so this is going to be on YouTube, guys. And y'all can access it. Y'all can do whatever you want. Y'all can download it. Y'all can share it.
They're not gonna download it. I don't even know if they'll share it, but maybe.
I would just hope you'd want to listen to, me and Noah talk for a while.
Yeah. All right, so an exit plan. We're about to land the plane here. All right, we got 3 minutes left of renting this space.
We're about to land the plane, which means Noah is ceding all control to your one and only A Mike here. His name is
Well,
Duane
I have a
And
little bit of control because you kind of have a little bit in the intro too. But anyways, yeah. So I'll ask you. I'll give you some control. I'll ask you this though. What is our plan for the next month? You think with this?
The next month?
Yeah.
Well, today, the date is the 20th, September the 20th. We're out here recording this podcast. Me and Noah are looking at the way our schedule is sort of panning out, and it looks like the real podcast is not coming out this weekend, unfortunately.
Mm-mm.
So maybe next weekend we might be
Kinda
able
my fault,
to
though.
get a full podcast downloaded. The podcast will probably be 30 minutes to an hour long.
Oof, really? You think so?
30 minutes to an hour long.
I don't think you realize how long that is.
I do realize how long that is.
No, you don't. You don't.
Okay.
Like we'll have topics to talk about. It'll be like almost like it won't be because they'll be talking and it'll be more natural, but it'll almost be like giving a speech or a report. And like 10 minutes is a lot longer than you think.
Okay, so Noah has talked me down to 45 minutes.
That was in your range. It'll be a amount of time that is
More than 30 minutes.
no sort of significant in a way. I'll say that.
Sort of
30
significant.
minutes is
So,
we'll see.
You can check for us the 29th, the 30th maybe. Giving us, a full week to sort of sort ourselves out and get our stuff together.
A week? Okay, maybe. I guess I could try that.
And then the month of October is when the big things are going to start. We're going to start having guests. It's going to start rocking.
I don't know how often we're gonna do this, but we'll try.
Eventually, we'll get down a regularity nailed down for you guys. But right now, it's just, us rocking.
Yeah, we're busy people too, because everyone in college is busy. So we
Yeah,
gotta,
college is a busy time.
we gotta control ourselves.
Yeah, we can't let y'all have all of our secrets in the first couple minutes.
All right, 30 seconds left here. Close it out for us, Duane.
Oh, we ain't closing this out in 30 seconds. This closeout's probably going to take like 2 minutes, but I hope you understand
Go.
that me and Noah, we're really good friends. We really like each other, and we would really enjoy sharing and meeting new people. That's pretty much it. We're sharing our thoughts, we're sharing our feelings eventually. It's going to get deep in here. It's going to be very shallow at times, you never know. It's like a pool that you never know the depth of. So it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really interesting. We're going to do a whole lot of different things. We're going to bring in a whole lot of our different tastes, our different likes, our dislikes, and it's just going to be a forum.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
In a pool that you never know the depth of, even like you would know when you're able to stand and get your feet in the ground. I'm just kind of like I guess like if it changes every time, You jump in.
He is
like,
poking holes in my pool
poking
analogy.
holes in your pool analogy. Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
understand. It's just an analogy.
Okay.
Uh,
Close it out.
As Noah gets really deep on the one part of the analogy that's supposed to be about how short it's supposed to be. Well, thank you for listening. If you've listened this far into our test run, you're the real MVP. We respect you. So, have fun. Have a nice day. Be brave. Be bold. Be great. Honestly. And that's a goodbye tonight, folks. See you next time.